Yeah.
You know.
And this is the thing about the information. Like, it's just so it makes so much sense, when you do hear it. And
It's
like, you're talking about your mother there, Baz, and she knows that that it's business as usual with them always, and that all they want to do is kill, and it's just corporations, and they don't look at us as human beings or whatever.
Terry, that's spot on. That's exactly it. Now, she doesn't call it the New World Order, but
I know exactly. It's so frustrating though that you have so many people that really do know an awful lot about what's going on, but they just haven't joined the dots and they don't see the bigger picture. They're ready. They're ready to be awakened. So many of these people, and if they could be awakened, they would be amazing weapons in the info war, man.
and we said this, Terry. It's actually it's not complicated. It's simple.
No.
It's so simple, isn't it? How the world
It is.
works. It's not complicated at all.
No.
You get to the truth.
Yeah, David Icke explains it really well, about the transnational corporation and all, with the central, with the headquarters and all that. Even remember he was explaining all that.
Yes, and I read four books of him. Yeah, very good.
I've still got The Lion Sleeps No More. I'm a very slow reader, man. I've got to finish it. I get blown through, guys. 680 pages or something.
Oh yeah.
That's amazing. My God, he's got some information in that book, man.
Well,
I haven't read that one now.
Yeah, I think I've lost the knack of reading. To be honest with you, I take it in now by documentary or audio. I'm so used to the internet. If I can't click on a link and follow something up, so I get a bit. Somehow I'm a bit bored with books almost.
Really?
Yeah, in that respect, because I might want to double check something in it, and I can't do it with a book. But if it's a website, you can.
I'm just a slow reader. I don't have much of a concentration span. I suppose I just blame the fluoride. I blame all the chemicals. I've never really been able to think too much, or not think too much, but concentrate on reading or whatever. But it's
Eva, I was very curious about that book you had, that Bilderberg book. What is that book? I don't think I've seen it.
That was from Daniel Esterlin.
Okay, I'm writing this down.
You know this guy?
No, I don't.
He went to many Bilderberg. He was in a movie from Alex too.
Obama Deception.
Is he Italian?
I think he's Spanish. Yeah, Spanish.
He was in the Obama Deception.
Oh, was he, Terry?
Yeah.
I probably do know him. There's so many of them. Yeah.
But he was not there in Switzerland. He was not there.
No, but yeah, okay, but he's written that book. And it's just titled Bilderberg.
It's called The True Story of Bilderberg Group, of the Bilderberg Group.
That's what I have to look out. And do you listen to the Coast to Coast radio there with George Norrie as well, Eva?
Yes.
I listen. That's probably it's probably one I listen to even more these days than I do. Because
I like the program from Catherine Albrecht. I like her too.
Very good.
And True Exposed Radio with Matthew Medina.
Oh yeah, Matthew Medina. He's got his own show now, does he?
Yes.
Yeah, he was from San Antonio. He was on Alex Jones' show before with a friend of his. He's a great activist as well. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Brilliant. I didn't know he had his own show.
And Luke Radowski was in Switzerland too.
That's right.
At the Bilderberg.
He's great. He was in Ireland a couple of days later. Yeah, and he was actually talking. He shot a fluoride video in Ireland as well. Actually, it's up on YouTube. Yeah, trying to tell the Irish people to get the fluoride out of the water.
Yeah.
Did you know, this is an interesting thing about the fluoride in the water in Ireland, and you know where it's like Ireland is the only country in Europe where it's mandatory fluoridation, okay? Apart from Basque Spain is also, okay? Now the reason why it's Ireland and Spain, Basque is because we have been fighting off invaders for thousands of years, and they know that we've got the fight in our blood, the fight, hence the fighting Irish,
You know that fluoride blocks the pineal gland?
That's right. And your serotonin and melatonin systems, your spiritual outlets, everything, man, it's crazy. I've always felt that as well, Eva, all of my life I've always felt that I haven't been able to plug into certain levels of spirituality that I should be able to. I've always been so close to there, but I've always felt that there's something in there that's been preventing me from doing it. And Fluoride is it, man. This is why I'm just so hell bent on getting it out of the water, man. It's just, I dream of a life without it, man. What we could be capable of, the spiritual advances we could be capable of, like.
The funny thing is, Eva. Speaking of Facebook, they're all on it. Lou Rudowski and.
Yeah, that's true. I should make an account. I know.
What did you say, Basil?
I was just saying to Eva that they're all on Facebook. Lou Rudowski and Aaron Dykes and Paul Joseph Watson and you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, start a Facebook page, Eva. Yeah, it's a great way to communicate, man.
Yeah, you're right.
It's very hard to hide from them anyway. I mean, the fact that we're on the computer now.
I mean, yeah, I'm on YouTube too, so I mean, don't matter then anyway, you know.
Yeah, they've always got you. There's no way of hiding, really, unless you can go off the grid and live in the mountains, you know, on rabbits and vegetables. Which...
No.
Well, nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, man.
I know.
I mean, that's what the mountain men used to do, isn't it? They used to just... I've had enough of society. Grizzly Adams, Terry.
Yeah, I was looking at the song the other day, the theme song, Baz. You were looking at it as well, yeah?
I love Grizzly Adams.
Yeah, great, man.
Did you have that in Germany, Eva?
Yeah, we saw that.
I think
they showed it.
You had Little House on the Prairie and the Waltons.
Of course. I used to watch it.
Isn't it amazing how wholesome television was at one point and how bad it is now?
Yes. I used to love the Waltons and, you know, stuff like that.
Me too. It was.
But now I can hardly watch TV. I mean, even here, I never watch TV once since I'm here. I can't do it.
But it's sickening. Keeping up with the Kardashians,
Oh God!
It's all vulgar. Oh, it's this. And I'm the father of a 17-year-old girl, and she's been up watching this rubbish.
Always with sex, you know, and and the women always showing. Oh, nee.
No value on human life. No value on, you know, dignity. Nothing. You know. It's just, I've been looking at the Waltons and Little House on the Prairie for the last few years. It's on the channels, on the old channels there, you know.
Well, I'm the same.
And as you say, Baz, the word wholesomeness, that's what it is. And there was no predictive programming in it, and it was just real, true nature, just down to earth, just beautiful storylines, lovely people, and you could see in their eyes as well, you know, they got the look of vibrancy and life and excitement in their eyes, you know, they're not fluoridated out of it and brainwashed and dumbed down, and you just look at TV now and it's just, man, it's so sad to see it, just android zombies, man.
And they're flaunting money. And my daughter says to me, why don't we have that? Why don't we have a mansion? Why don't we have a BMW?
Yeah.
It's also materialistic, yeah.
Madison Avenue